Nicely glided away by Atherton. There's some pace on that too. Ian Botham was saying he was a quicker spinner than Murali. There's enough pace on that to take it to the boundary. The first boundary for England and the first for Michael Atherton. He moves on to 8 and England 11 without loss.
Just using the pace on the ball. New ball helps, of course. Much harder.
Beautifully played. Huge gap in that cover area. Atherton has found it easy. Another over survived. 16 for no wicket. Cracking shot. Speeding away through point. That'll give Marcus Trecothick plenty of heart.
Well, it was there to be hit, wasn't it? Short and wide. Still has to be put away. What's this? Timing and force. Doesn't even bother running. Knows it's 4.
Happy to get on the back foot there. 4 more. This is poor quality stuff from Damascena. In fact, it's absolute rubbish.
Well, I get the feeling that a major threat to England is at the other end. That's Murali. Never seen it. Well, it's just short and wide. 2 and an over.
Edged shorter slip and beat him anyway. Gone through for 4. First boundary of the morning for Marcus Trecothick.
A little bit of movement once again for Chaminda Was away from the left-hander. Again, that really illustrates the slowness of the pitch. Not carrying. Sri Lankan slips need to stand up a little bit more.
Well, there's a couple of lessons here for the Sri Lankans. One is that you can't afford to be too deep at slip, and the other is, where was the keeper? Big gully in place now for Trecothick. Plenty of time to get on the back foot and pull that away. That's a glorious shot. Another 4.
That really was a glorious shot. The shot outside the off stump. He got into position and hit it into that vacant area. And this type of shot would always make the Sri Lankan quicker bowlers wary of dropping it short.
Stood up to be hit, that ball. Trecothick had to wait for it, dragged it from outside off stump.
Perfect example. This field, will it make it all the way to the boundary? I reckon it's just going to get there. Well timed, but a perfect example of what you're saying.
It moves on from Pakistan. England will have done the homework of how to play spin. It's been a big problem for England batsmen playing high-class spin. And I think it started in Pakistan, where batsmen were prepared now and again to use the feet, get to the pitch. Far easier if you're to the pitch of the ball and got the confidence to knock the ball exactly like this into the leg side with the turn, with the spin. Good timing, good placement, gets the ball through.
Full pitch. Aravinda's going to struggle to cut that one off. Another despairing dive, this time in the field. All to no avail. And at last, England break free.
Well, it was a gift for Trecothick, this. Full toss on leg stump. Started to put it away. And he didn't get carried away by trying to hit it too hard. Timed well and placed beautifully. Out of reach of Aravinda.
Once again wrapped on the pad and given out.
Well, I wonder if that break in the concentration. Over the gloves. It's the very next ball. Let's have a look. Pitched in line. And I reckon that's a pretty good decision. Half forward. It's pitched in line. He would have gone on and hit the stumps.
Everything was there, pitched in line, on leg stump, Atherton just half-cocked, and umpire Manuel having no hesitation.
Mike Atherton goes for 33. It's 83 for 1.
So first runs falls in, down the gully. That's nicely played, dropping his wrist on that delivery.
That's Hussain off the mark.
He's faced 18 balls for 3 runs, so it's been slow going so far, but he won't be too worried about that. Oh, that's got to be close. That's got to be close. Yes, up goes the finger. That spun back a long way. I'll want to see that replay again. He was wide of the crease. I know he played back. It spun back a long way. The question is, can the umpire be sure it was going to hit the stumps? Let's have another look at it.
Look where this is pitched, way outside off stump. Is it going to turn too much and miss leg stump? Has it hit him outside the line and he's playing a shot? Nasser Hussain didn't like it, but it doesn't matter because he's been given out. He's gone for 3 and England are 93 for 2.
Well played. Just a bit short of that time. Nicely nudged away on the onside. They'll come back for 2. They'll be thinking about 3 as well. Ravinder having to run a long way. That brings up the 100 now for England. So, well on their way to saving this follow-on. Here's the sweep shot, and that's his half-century. That's well done. That's his 4th half-century in what has been a relatively short but successful Test career so far. Vital runs for England, appreciated on the balcony. It's been a very well compiled half-century so far. He's looked totally in control in conditions that aren't easy. It's gone after that one. It's away through mid-wicket. Oh, and he's picked up a boundary. That's a bonus. Fernando, the misfielder.
What a shocker. He won't want to see this again. It's a good shot from Trecothick. Ball full of length outside off stump. Doesn't favour the offside. Come over to this side, over on the leg side. Here he comes, Fernando. Oopsie.
That's a good example of what you were talking about, David, because Trecothick ignored the rough. There was a huge explosion when the ball pitched. Well, the Sri Lankans are celebrating, and Thorpe's going to have to go because the umpire's finger's gone up. Another victim for Muralidharan. England in a spot of bother now, 117 for 3. And the next batsman in isn't too fond of facing spin first up.
He's on his way, Murali. He's pegged away. It's an off-spinner flighted to Graham Thorpe. Does it take him on the pad and then onto the bat? Comfortable catch. Russell Arnold at second slip. He's never really come to terms with it. It's Dilshan actually at second slip. Graham Thorpe never come to terms. Has found it quite difficult. He's gone for 7. England have lost their 3rd wicket. It's 117 for 3.
Always gone for that one. Pitched outside off stump, right off the middle of the bat as well. Well, every now and again he takes a bit of an initiative, and it's worked for him in this innings. That's nicely played. Beautiful cover drive. What a shot. Well, that's almost up there with as good a shot as we've seen throughout this Test match. When you consider that this is a very slow pitch, the odd one is stopping just a little bit. Marcus Trecothick has absolutely stroked that one through the offside field. A beautiful shot.
This really shows that Trecothick certainly is in fine touch. Just getting up to the pitch of it with that long stride is hit through the line. The timing absolutely perfect. Perfect balance.
His top score was 78, and of course now he's moved into the 80s.
Edged away. Will run away for 4 more. Marcus Trecothick's total. Don't think it quite carried though. It seemed to go down.
Well, it's a rueful smile on Chaminda Vass's face. Been 2 false strokes played by Trecothick against Vass, both of which have gone perilously close to slip. And the Sri Lankan fielders haven't learnt their lesson. They've got to be up closer. I think that may just have carried.
Pulled away powerfully. And square leg. So Trecothick continues where he left off. Takes him to 89. 8 runs off the first over after tea. 154 for 3.
My office. My new office.
That's a method that Alex Stewart looks as though he's adopted. He's getting across there.
Bit of encouragement there. It's a maiden over. That's got to be missing leg stump. I think the umpire's just signalled to Murali. That's what he felt as well.
Be an interesting exercise to see Murali bowl without a batsman there. See how many times he actually does hit the stumps going down the leg side. Another maiden, 158 for 3.
And 7,000. Now, inside edge, I think they'll probably pick up 3 here. Stewart will then keep the strike. What he intended though, that might well have been the overspinner again, looking to work it with the spin. Outside edge, flies wider slip.
Overspinner. See the face closing. That's caught Stewart out. It's got thickish outside edge that's eluded slip.
Close. Clever bowling. Bowled 3 in a row there. There it is. Anything, it goes straight on or a little bit away from the right-hander. Delivery. Sparing dive.
He's flicked that one away. Uppishly played. This is going to go down to the boundary at mid-wicket for 4. This could take him on to 99. Yes, it's gone all the way. Loosish delivery there from the thigh Muralidharan. So he's on 99 now. It could be argued that if he gets 99, it'll probably be remembered for longer than if he gets 100, because rest assured, this young man is going to score plenty of hundreds if he keeps playing the way he is now.
Welcome boundary, short ball. Don't see too many of those from Muralidharan. Punched away through mid-wicket. Vacant area, always left open. But he's got the length that he wanted, short of a length. Ball punched away through mid-wicket.
Trecothick on 99. Never scored a test century. Short delivery, away on the offside, that's it. That's very, very well played. Marcus Trecothick has scored his maiden test century, and he's done it in style. He has showed signs of a magnificent temperament here today in tough conditions.